Hello everyone and welcome to the latest training. This one's going to be very interactive, so with this a great tool to have is some pen and paper before we get started. So if you could get a pen and paper, maybe pause this video and find yourself a pen and paper. We're going to go into training motivations, and this is a very easy way to utilize good inspiration, positive motivation to keep your training at an all-time high, to keep your energy levels consistent throughout the week, and to keep your discipline high as well. So we're going to go into a deep dive into inspiration, motivation, and making sure that we are getting the best and most effective training utilized to the best of our ability. So what I mean by that is a lot of people will have maybe the gold standard of training programs, the best training program in the world, and then look at it, but they don't do any of the workouts. So you could have this magnificent training program, but if you're not working out to the best of your ability, or not showing up, or you don't have the motivation or inspiration, this training program is totally useless. So this is something that is very easily implemented into our training, that can be effective for multiple individuals, and it most likely will work for you. I would say a very, very high chance. I never say definitely, because I don't like speaking in absolutes, but I'm very confident that this will work for you. So starting off, there's a massive motivational book called I wanted to actually get this up now that I said it. Start With Why is a really good book by Simon Sinek. He has really, really good in-depth talks on YouTube, TED Talks, a really in-depth outlook onto motivation and how to obviously get the most action with how to pursue your best outcome when overcoming large obstacles. For one is producing a great physique. So yeah, that is a really good book, and I'd highly recommend anyone to read it. But I will over emphasize some of the importance of this on this kind of on this webinar. So what I want to do is, everyone with a pen and paper, I want to write 3 reasons why, if that's personal, social or family, and then potentially business related. So when writing down these 3 goals, I want how having a better physique, how is that going to impact yourself? So for example, if it was myself, having a better physique would impact my confidence and my overall self-esteem. That could be number 1. Number 2, social is, for example, you could put, I could have better energy levels for spending time with my children. I could mentor and be a great role model for my children. Don't have to be children. That's just a good example, because obviously that has a very high, strong bond with that interaction. But you could also put, if you don't have kids, I don't have kids, so you could say that being a better family member for my family. Like, I'm just spitballing ideas, but these are really good examples that have a high, strong bond, which means that you're more likely to do that hard activity when you've got a strong bond attached to it. Business related, you could put would help energy levels and improve self-development with having better energy levels, for example. So with these multiple these multiple scenarios, these are all going to have very big, major positive impacts, and it actually explains and it gives a big, strong sense of why motivation, of why it's important to have these strong bonds towards having a better physique. And these reasons why you can implement and have dotted around your everyday life. So for example, having a wallpaper that has a picture of your kids, you could then, when every time you open your phone, you can see a reason why why it's important for you. So these are some great tips that I hope you start implementing, and I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you take something away from this that you can start implementing today that's going to help with motivation and intrinsic motivation, and giving you some more disciplines of reasons why that it's important to pursue your physique goals.